Good day, students. Thank you once again for joining us. Welcome to the first year experience program. So today, Uzuzega is bringing you information on library services, but it's going to be presented by Ms. Mukhadi from the library. So now what I'm just doing is just introducing her, and then I'll step aside and then she will take you into details of what the library is all about. So please pay attention, drop us questions on the comment box, you know what to do. So you remember that the program aims to provide you with extended support. So bringing the library services to you is also part of that support that we're bringing you. So please pay attention, make sure you send me comments, I'll respond to you. So I'll welcome Ms. Mukhadi, and then I'll come back later to remind you of the services that we offer as a student retention unit under the first year experience program. So Ms. Mukhadi, please welcome.
Good day, Unisa students, and I'm glad to be here with you in this time of coronavirus, and I hope you will enjoy the session because at least we are getting information even if we are in our respective places, and just take care. My name is Mukhadi Sinyolo, as Zuzeka has already indicated to you. I'm going to take you through to the library orientation and what is happening about the library. First and foremost, the library orientation is actually about to provide you with information on how to access the library services, the electronic resources that we have, and collections of the Unisa libraries. Unisa libraries are found in all the regional offices of Unisa. If the regional library that you are of Unisa does not have a particular book or any material that you are asking for, the librarian in the region will request the material or book from the main library so that you can be assisted with your request. The library, by library in here, bear in mind that I'm referring to all the libraries at Unisa. So the library consists of 13 branches across the country, including one in Ethiopia. As a registered library user, you are expected to carry your activated card, the card that you have as a student, the library access card when entering any Unisa library. As a registered student, you can access resources from all the regional branches of the Unisa library and also online and from our mobile bus libraries available in Limpopo and Western Cape, which for now the online library will come handy because of the situation we are in South Africa at the moment. Let's have a look at the collections that we have in the library. We have study collections where you can come in and study. We have the open shelves or research references. That means you are able to, when you get your material or books, you are able to go and fetch them from the shelves and go borrow them for use at home. We've got the journal collections. We also have the audio-visual collections, your videos, your CDs and all that. And we've got the archives and special collections. But please note that the archives and special collections are only available at Meklunek campus. Now, where do we begin in all of these things that we are indicating to you? Every time when the students comes into the library or they access the library online, they tend to wonder, should I Google or what should I do? The best way to do is you have to go to the university website, www.unisa.ac.za, as indicated on the slide. And on that, you will see the library, and you click on the library. And this is where you begin. Everything starts on this page, which is the library page. Some students normally ask about My Unisa. I will touch on that, but just know that when you access the library, you need to be on the library page, regardless of your My Unisa. Your My Unisa is the record that the university communicate with you, the record that you have, how many books you have, your courses and all that. So you can still access the library via My Unisa, but Imagine going to the bank just wanting to deposit money. You don't necessarily have to log into your statement and see your balances. You can just deposit the money. So that's the same way as getting into the library. You log into the library and start using the library without you getting into your record, that is my Unisa. So for some of us who haven't registered or kind of not having the My Unisa account or My Life account, you are able to follow the link here, and the link will then take you to the how do you join My Unisa. And the moment you have My Unisa password, I'm not sure if I should click the link, but otherwise that's the link you can click on your own time, and then it takes you step by step on how you join My Unisa. And you have your password, which is you can be able to use in both My Unisa and My Life. My Life is your email address, the email that you use to communicate academically here at Unisa. So even if you've got your private email, but your lecturers, while you are studying at Unisa, you always use the My Life email other than your private email. So as I indicated earlier as well, that you can access the library also via your My Unisa. This is where you can go. As you can see, you go to the university website again. From the university, you'll find library. And when you click on the library, you will be able to see, if I may go back, you'll be able to see your My Unisa, and then you can open the library there as well. Now, back to the library page, as I indicated, anything that you want in the library, you have to be on this page. So say you're looking for books, you have to go to search the catalog as indicated by the arrow for you to search the books. And when you click there on the search the catalog, it will open this page which allows you to search using either the title or the author, or if you don't have, you can also use the keyword. And on the screen that is shown there, you are able to also select the campus that you want to search from. But the advice is you can always leave it as view entire collection. In other ways, you are able to see or search the whole Unisa libraries, and you can then just choose which library you want to go to search. Say you were looking for a title called About Financial Accounting. You leave it as a title, and then you put the title on there, on the space there, and then I left it as view entire collection, and then you click search. So this is the result that you get. Please take note of the location, the first column. The middle column is the shelf number, which is always the same. And the last column, which is the third column, is the status. Let me explain a bit better further about that. The location is simply saying to you, where do you find that book? Remember, I did not specify whether it's Pretoria or Sunnyside or Cape Town. I just say view entire collection here. So the location will always tell me, where do I get that book? Is it in Pretoria campus or in Durban or where? And then I jump to the last column, which is about the status, which always will tell me whether the book is available in the library or not. And as long as you're not seeing the word available, anything else that you are seeing, it means the book is not available. The date that might have been, it's supposed to be returned, it may be long overdue, but the fact that it doesn't say available, it simply says it's not available. And note that below here, there is this button that says view additional copies. In other words, the books that are displayed here are not all. So for you to view everything, you need to click there, and you are able to see which other libraries does have that. So that should you be closer or next to them, you can have a choice to go or to borrow from them. Now let's have a look at the Encore Quick and Easy Search. What is Encore Quick and Easy Search? It's actually an in-house federated search engine which enables you to download your prescribed and recommended books, the readings from the e-reserves. The Encore Duet enables the Unisa library users to search across multiple databases via one search interface. That simply means the databases searched by Encore Duet includes the library catalog that we're just demonstrating to you. It also includes a selection of the major subject databases to which the library subscribes. Please note that an Encore search will not encompass all the resources to which the library provides access. So it doesn't necessarily mean when you get results from the Encore Quick Search, the library has got those resources. And how do we access Encore Quick Search? The same way, again, remember we have to start everything from the library homepage. Now, initially with the catalog, we went here to search the catalog. But now, with Encore Quick Search, you can either start clicking here, and then, or you go to the library, search the catalog, and instead of searching where we were searching the catalog, the below column, it's where the Encore Quick Search is. So you can also click here to start searching with the Encore Quick Search. Another access to Unisa Library Catalog is via AirPack, and this is the URL. The Unisa Library Catalog can be accessible on a mobile phone. I'm sure most of you do have that, and it is easier for you to search on that because if you are not able to go to the libraries because of the situation as well or because of the distance, you can then use your mobile phone or your tablet or any other mobile device anywhere on the go. A mobile application or a mobile app is a software application designed to run on smartphones, tablets, and other mobile devices. Moving on to the electronic reserves, which I'm going to explain what is it. E-reserves, as we normally refer to, are materials prescribed or recommended for your course. E-reserves includes journal articles, law cases, and chapters from the books. You may use the course code that is available on your tooth letter, in front or inside as well. Or you can use the title to access or download the required material. For example, if your course code is PVL 2602, that's what you put as a course code, or IOP 3703, or you can use the title as I mentioned. Maybe the title can be Assessment in Organization. So you can either use the course code or the title to access or download the required material. But please note that you need the Adobe Reader to view recommended materials in PDF format. This is where you put your course code. Remember the same thing, you go back to the library page and on the search the catalog, then after that you will see search options on your top left corner. Under search options, you'll then find course code search. And you need to click here to enter your course code. And say I've clicked there, and that's where you put your course code. Say your course code is ENN 4802, and then you put it like that. These are the examples as well, and then you submit. When you submit, it will then bring all the electronic reserves that you're looking for. In this case, you can see the year. We're not looking for 2019, we're looking for 2020. Then you click on Electronic Reserves 2020. And it will bring all these results. And depending on what you're looking for, you will click in each of them to download. And back to the course code, when you've put your course code in this instant, now you're looking for the prescribed books. And then you're no longer going to select Electronic Reserve, but you're going to select Prescribed Books 2020. And you click there, and this will be the results of the prescribed books, and you get the result like that. And it will tell you again the location, the shelf number, and the status of the book. How can you download those electronic reserves in case they're giving you the link to download? Then you will enter your username as your student number and your password as in your Unisa password. And now you are able to download the results that you're looking for. After getting all this information from the library, surely you would want to borrow. You would want to go and use them at home. If it's books you want to borrow and take them with you, other than the ones that you have downloaded. Students registered for any undergraduate degree may borrow books up to 8 items and 4 audiovisual items at a time for a period of 21 working days, whereas as a postgraduate student, you are able to borrow up to 16 items for 42 working days. In the case of the music devices, for those who are doing music, the undergraduate students may borrow up to 12 items, and postgraduate students, they borrow, postgraduate students, in this case, music students, up to 20 items. Only students registered for short learning courses may borrow up to 4 items. Please note that loan periods differ according to 1, the type of library material, 2, whether items were issued by post or being borrowed in person. So if you want to borrow or request items, this is where it will prompt you to put in your student number and your Unisa password. And when you log in, then you are able to get to the next screen, which you will be able to request online. Books can also be borrowed using the self-checkout machine available at the lending desk or at the entrance of the library. After you have logged in, it will prompt you and ask you for if there are special instructions. The special instruction simply says, would you like to come personally and collect the item when it's ready, or at your branch, or it can be couriered to any Unisa library. But please note that the courier, as I'm going to share with you how we deliver books or devices here. The courier is to a preferred address only available to students with disabilities. The rest of us, we can use these 2 ways to deliver a requested book or device. It can either be through South African Post Office, which you can be able to track the status of your parcel via Unisa, or to any of the Unisa partner libraries. As indicated, the third option is mainly for students with disabilities, that of courier. After borrowing those books, sometimes you are going through them, reading them, and you haven't finished reading them, or you still need to use the books. How can you possibly use them further? In order to extend a period of loan of the books that you have, when it comes to an end and you still want to use them, you can renew the library material, and the renewals are in the following manner. The first one, you can renew via logging in via the Encore catalog, which is the catalog that we were using. You can also renew via your mobile device. As you go to your mobile, you are able to go to the Unisa website, the library, and you are able to renew. Or the third option is to via the library app. On your cell phone, you can go to your app and then you are able to renew. The fourth option is telephonically. You can dial 012-429-3313 to ask for renewals or extension of your loan period. And the last option is to go to your nearest branch library and renew it personally. But please note that renewals will not be granted if there is a hold on the item or if there is an outstanding library fine. Only 2 renewals are allowed. Items that cannot be renewed must be returned to the library immediately. That will also mean you are avoiding the fines. So this is an example of how you can renew the materials, and also online. As you can see, I've logged in and it brings in your details, and it also shows you all the things that you have, your reading history, and you can also below here then select the items that in those little box that you want to renew. As you can see here, one of the items has been renewed once. It also indicates how many times you have renewed. And in returning the materials, the library materials can be returned at any Unisa branch or can be couriered or posted to the Meklunek branch. When you return the library materials, you can either return it in person at the main campus, Meklunek Library, at the branch libraries nearer to you, or at the mobile library bus, or you can post it to the University Library, PO Box 392, Unisa 0003. Books can also be returned using the self-check-in machine available at the library entrance. Please keep the receipt safe should it be required afterwards as a proof. You are liable for the cost of returning library material. If you do not return library material on time, that is on the due date that is stamped at the back of your book or in the front of your book, then you will be liable for the fine thereof. Books may not be posted in the assignment boxes. The assignment boxes are meant for assignment, not for books. All audio-visual material should be returned in separate parcels that are clearly marked for attention audiovisual collection, unlike the books. So you need to take note of that. Of course, we need to observe the copyright and plagiarism. All academic work, written or otherwise, submitted by a student is expected to be the result of his or her own work. The university views acts of copyright infringement and plagiarism as a serious offense. So you should do the same. Plagiarism is the act of taking words, ideas, and thoughts of others and presenting it as your own. It is a form of theft which involves a number of dishonest academic activities. This is how far we can just give you a tip about the copyright and plagiarism. But you do need more information about this. There is a special training about it, which you can attend for more information. You are therefore advised to study the disciplinary code that appears in Study at Unisa brochure, especially Chapter 3, 1.19. Allows you to prevent plagiarism. Read the university's policy on copyright infringement and plagiarism. You must use the information ethically for all your written assignments and research projects. The ethical use of information does not only reflect a person's integrity, but it is also mandated by law. This may lead to you failing in your studies and in serious instances which you may be punished or fined. You can find us further for more information as the library. We are available on the library mobile app, which you can download from the iStore or Google Play. We are also available on Facebook, that is the address there, you can see, and on Twitter as well. And should you need to get up-to-date information about library services, we've got the library guides, LibGuides, on subject-specific guides, and more of your studies and research. So you can also visit the LibGuides on the library page and go to your specific subject, and you are able to get more information about it. I hope you have enjoyed listening and following on this training. And should you need more information, trainings are offered in all the Unisa regional branches so that you can go and personally attend. And thank you for your participation. We look forward to be of service to you. And remember, we are here to help you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mukhadi, for that information. It's a really important. Students, please take note. We are available when you need us. Mukhadi is available whenever you need assistance. So please don't be afraid to send us the emails or to give us the calls whenever you need to. So remember that the Student Retention Unit sends you emails. So I've sent out an email again this week. So please keep checking those emails. They contain important information. Some of the emails are about assignments. Some of the emails are about exam preparations. The emails direct you to the support that the institution offers. So please don't ignore those emails. Check your My Life email account every now and then to make sure that you don't miss out on important communication from the institution. Because remember, like Mukhadi said, your lecturers communicate with you via that account. So make sure you check your My Life account. If you don't have time, please link it to your personal email address so that when we send you information, it goes to your personal email address. So we also have what we call the broadcast, which is what we're having now. So please let us know what you think of the broadcast. Tell us whether you think it's useful information, what we can add, what more we can bring to you. Tell us what more information you want to hear about. And just to share with you, next week we will also be inviting someone to come and talk to you about preparing for assignments. And soon after that, it will be someone to tell you about preparing for exams, just to get you ready for all these things that are really important. We also have what we call the FYE mailbox. So on our mailbox, we invite students that are first years to send us emails. Send us emails whenever you feel frustrated or you need answers and you're not sure where to go to. Drop me an email, I'll respond to you within 48 hours. Make sure that you include your student number on the emails. So for you to also be able to get this presentation that you see there on the screen, you can go to our website. Our website is FYE. It's FYE at Unisa. And then you can see there that you have something like the broadcast, the weekly emails, the MOOCs. So when you click on the broadcasts, next to the broadcast, there's what we call the presentation. So you'll see on the brackets, it will say there's the slides there. So click on those slides and then you can have access to the slides and you'll be able to click all those links that Ms. Mukhadi has shared with you. So make use of the website. And also we have what we call the FYE MOOC. I've been telling you about the MOOC since we started with the broadcast. So please go participate in our MOOC. It has important information and it has a session on library orientation, which was also done by Ms. Mukhadi. So go there and find out more about the support services. It also has something on digital literacy, numeracy skills, study skills, academic literacy. This is important information. So please, to visit our website, the correct website address is www.unisa.ac.za/FYE. And then you'll be able to get all the information and the functions that the first year experience program works on. And we also have the MOOC, which is mooc.unisa.ac.za. So when you get on the MOOC, please make sure that you register there and then join the FYE MOOC 101, FYE MOOC 102, and FYE 103. So for the emails, send me an email at fye@unisa.ac.za, fye@unisa.ac.za. So thank you very much for your time. We really do appreciate it. And for if you want to see subtitles on our video, please on that video you see next to you, where you can click pause and take up the volume. On your far right, there's something called CC, which is closed caption. There it says subtitle, closed caption. When you click there, you'll be able to see the subtitles of the things that we're saying. So please make use of that. And thank you once again for your time. We really appreciate it and we wish you nothing but the best with your studies. So don't be shy, communicate with us, let us be your extra hand. Thank you very much, students.